Hello friends, Astrologer Mohnish here. Thank you for watching my videos on Vedic astrology. In my last video, I mentioned that I will be doing a chart for Kamala Harris just to see where she stands in this presidential election. So let's look at her chart and try to find out where does she stand. Here's a chart of Kamala Harris. She's born 20th of October 1964, 2128, Oakland. And you can see clearly she's a Gemini ascendant, and Mercury, which is her ascendant lord, sits in the fifth house of creativity. So she's creative. She can speak very well. Her moon in 11th house makes her a good healer, good person who is ambitious. Moon in the sign of Aries gives her that go-getting attitude that she wants to achieve things in her life, gives that fieriness in her personality, in her opinion, in her talks, in her communication. And moon aspecting this house of fifth means she's creative also. She can run very good institutes which are connected to the healing, creativity, or some solution providing. And Mercury Sun respecting that moon shows that she is very logical head. But now coming back to the point where she can be a good president for the United States if she wins, or do we think she will win this elections or not? Ketu in 7th house, her opponents will never take her seriously. She will have a problem in the marriage life. I don't know personally who she is. I've never Googled her. I've never read about her. I never follow her. But Ketu in 7th house is a break of marriage. Separation from your opponent, separation from your relationships, separation from your long-term relationships. And this also shows that your enemies never, seventh is the house of your opponent, never takes you seriously. So this is the kind of a worry that when your opponent doesn't take you seriously, will she be taken seriously if she becomes a president of the United States? Rahu in first house, stubborn attitude, my way, no way, highway. Yes, people who have Rahu in first house, they are very egoistic, very much about their own self. They cannot hear no, and they want things to be in their way. So this is what the Rahu makes them very passionate about their own personality, about their own things of life and how they've been perceived by the outer world. Now, the major point what I'm going to show you here is, even though Mercury sits in the fifth house of creativity, it's sitting with the sun, which is debilitated in her chart. If you see her sun, here's the sun. Sun is very low in the Shadbal, the energy what it needs to give you strong commanding position in politics, and it's debilitated. Debilitated sun will never make her a president. Never make her a president, because sun needs a power. When you want to be a person who wants to get into the top commander-in-chief position in your life, okay? So this is where sun is, and her Mars is sitting in third house. She's good in communication, but as a leader, it will be very, very difficult for her to win this election. She's going through Rahu Dasha and Venus Antar Dasha when the elections happen, and you see her Rahu, 2, 7, 11, yes, there are some gains, and that's the reason she became a vice president. And she also came into spotlight right now after Joe Biden quit the race. But you see, it is also coming with 8-12 in the nakshatras and the sublord. It shows disappointment, challenges, and losses. If she run the election on her own face, on her own branding, she will lose it. See her sun, so bad. It's all activating disappointments, problem, and challenges for her. So this is not a chart to become a president of United States. I'm going to look at a D9 chart also very quickly, which is very important chart in Vedic astrology. Here also shows she's stubborn. No relationship, problem, challenges. Her opponent will never take her seriously. Second house of good communication, where sun is sitting, but sun is sitting with Venus, which is a lord of 8th house. That communication will put her in problem and challenges. And moon is also aspecting here from the 8th house, shows that misleading or some communication what she's doing may backfire her in her life. And Saturn is also sitting with sun in the same house, which is deteriorating the value of sun. And sun needs to be very, very strong when you are going into the elections, which are ruled for becoming, which are actually supposed to make you a president of a big country like United States. There's no Jupiter aspect landing on these houses to give her some kind of a growth or some kind of a solidity that she can run or she can win the elections. I certainly believe that she may not even run the elections as a presidential candidate from Democrats. There may be some replacement. But if she wins, if she even wins the nomination and get past that she wants to be the final face of the Democrat Party, her son, weak son, will never make her a good president or make her a president, to be honest. So this is my evaluation. See, the sun is very, very weak. It's debilitated. And if you compare this with Donald Trump's chart, Here's a Donald chart. You see that? Sun sitting in the 10th house, which gives the position of directional strength. Look at the Sun in 10th house with Rahu, and Jupiter is aspecting it. This is the position where Sun makes you the president, and that's the reason he was the president. Look at the power of Sun here. Look at it. Invincible. So Sun is so strong, and he's going through the Jupiter Dasha, and his Jupiter is amazingly showing him the winner. That's the reason I told multiple times back in 2023 also, when he was going through all the judicial cases, court cases, that his Jupiter is so amazing, so amazing. And Jupiter rules all the courts, the battles, the law. And Jupiter is the planet which can make you the king. Jupiter is so strong in his chart that nobody can stop him. Look at the Ketu when the elections will be held. Look at it. Everything is so green in his chart. So there's no debate. There's no surprise. The ex-president Donald Trump has a very strong chart to again get back into the position. So you've seen both the charts. So there's no doubt when you compare those charts that Donald Trump has a solid edge when it comes to his natal chart. Jupiter is such a good planet in his chart. He's going through the dasha of Jupiter. That's the reason all his court cases is not putting him in any trouble. Assassination attempt failed. His Ketu Antardasha will be running when he will be going for this election this year. Again, very, very solid. I'm showing you from astrological perspective. I'm not claiming to be God, but what I see, I can tell you. You want to pick a leader who has a leadership qualities. The opponent are scared of that person. US never had any woman as a president ever. The reason is because US needs a very strong macho, a boss, a leader who can literally tame the world and bring US back on its own feet. So my dear friends, again, I'm not biased towards anyone. I don't live in US. I'm living in Canada. So I'm not even part of this election campaign, to be honest. But I'm just showing you from Vedic astrology perspective that if we compare both charts, there's ultimately no comparison. Okay, no comparison. So Kamala Harris, all the best to her. She's a good woman, nothing against her. But being a candidate for presidential election, I doubt it will ever happen. Or even if she becomes the nominate face of Democrats, winning this election is not what her chart is showing. Myself, Astrologer Mohnish, once again, thank you for all your love, your blessings. If you are my premium subscriber, you will get the stock market updates weekly, monthly, and what stocks to pick. Join it and see how much gains you can get. For my premium subscribers who are active stock traders, day traders, I've also built a new technical indicator based on artificial intelligence. I'll be releasing it very soon for my platinum members. I'll make a separate video for it, how to use it. That will help you for scalping, day trading, with a buy and sell signals, stop loss, profit taking. Everything will be highlighted there. It's based on machine learning, artificial intelligence, with very high probability of success rate. Again, you take my astrology and then use that indicator, and you will see lots of gains coming in your way for your day trade, swing trade, or intraday trading activities. Again, this is Astrologer Mohnish. Stay happy, stay blessed, stay healthy, and stay awakened. I shall see you in my next video very soon. Thank you.